Good morning, everyone. This is Judge Kassan. I know everyone's connecting now. If I could have you place yourselves on mute just for a minute, that would eliminate a lot of background noise. Thank you again for joining this morning. This is the 8:45 docket for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. Also on the call with us this morning, we have Mr. Dixon, who's the prosecutor, and then we have a couple of court clerks, the court staff, okay? Just to make everyone aware, we are currently live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open courts provision of the Constitution. There is no other outside recording allowed, so we ask that you please comply with that request. I am going to call the docket. When I call your name, please take yourself off of mute and let me know you're present, or you can also wave to me if you have video on, okay? Once I call the docket, then I'll give some further instructions, okay? Thank you for your patience this morning. Anas Awadallah. Anas Awadallah.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Great, thank you.
Awesome.
Joshua Blancett. Joshua Blancett. I see your screen name on there, sir, so I'm assuming you're here. Alfonso Castillo. Alfonso Castillo. I see you there, sir. Thank you. Joshua Childs. Joshua Childs. William Germer. Thank you, sir. Avelino Gonzalez Jr. Avelino Gonzalez Jr. Leonel Gomez. Thank you. Bryant Green. Bryant, good morning. Thank you, sir. David G. Hernandez. David G. Hernandez.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect, thank you. Matthew Hernandez. Good morning, sir. Thank you. Calvin Johnson.
Here.
Calvin Johnson.
Here.
Perfect, thank you. George Kaus.
I'm here.
Thank you. Natalia King. Natalia King. Robert Macaulay III. Robert Macaulay III. Robert Morales III. Robert Morales III. Roberto Ramos. Roberto Ramos. Israel Rodriguez. Israel Rodriguez. Rachel Rubenstein. Rachel Rubenstein. Joseph Sanders. Joseph Sanders. Jennifer Stroop. Jennifer Stroop. Michael Tees. Michael Tees. Brandon Treacy. Brandon Treacy. Thank you, sir. Urasi Urbina Almanza. Urasi Urbina Almanza. Jessica Marina Vasquez. Jessica Marina Vasquez. Ponciano Vasquez Jr. Ponciano Vasquez Jr. Rosalie Veliz. Thank you, ma'am. Amber Wilson.
Here.
Thank you. Solomon Wise. Solomon Wise. Okay. Thank you everyone for your patience. We are going to call you individually to talk about your cases. You will be either speaking to me or to Mr. Dixon. Again, he's the prosecutor. If this is your first appearance, which I believe it is for most of you, we will be asking you how you plead on your case. You have three options: guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, pretty self-explanatory. You're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment or the fine in the case. That's a plea of guilty. A plea of no contest means you understand the charges against you, but you're not contesting them. You just want to resolve the matter today. You're not admitting guilt. You don't want to contest the charges. You just want to resolve them. Again, that's a plea of no contest. The other option that you have is a plea of not guilty. You're not admitting guilt. You're contesting the charges and you'd like to set your case for trial. You have a constitutional right to have a jury trial. That means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You have a right to waive a jury trial and instead have a non-jury trial, also called a bench trial. That means the case would be heard by me or another judge in Olmos Park. Neither of those trials will take place today. We will schedule them for a later date and time. However, today you will have the opportunity to visit with the prosecutor should you choose to do so. You can visit with him about any facts that you think are in question about your case or cases. You also can just move forward and schedule your case for a pretrial setting and then a trial setting, which will be scheduled a few months down the road. All right. Again, those options are guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead not guilty, we will schedule your case for a jury trial or a non-jury trial. That gives you an opportunity to gather any evidence and any witnesses that you may have, and the same goes for the prosecutor. All right. If you want to try to resolve your case or cases today, there are some options that are available to you. If you are here for moving violations, you may be eligible for the driving safety course in order to keep that off your record. There are court fees associated with the driving safety course. You must also be a valid Texas driver's license holder and have insurance in your name. Once you pay the court fees, you will have 90 days to complete the course. Upon successful completion, the case is closed out and does not appear as a conviction on your driving record. You are allowed to take the driving safety course 1 time per year per state law. If you are under 25 years of age, you are required to take the driving safety course. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, a CDL holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course option. Another option that might be available to you is deferred disposition. It's sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period anywhere from 1 day to 180 days. And during that probationary time, there may be some additional requirements placed upon you. There is a fee associated with that, and that fee will vary from case to case. The fee may be spread out into payments and does not have to be paid all at once. Some additional requirements that may be placed upon you during your probationary term would be maintain insurance, complete community service hours, attend a course, obtain your driver's license, etc. Again, it will vary from case to case depending on the charge against you. If you are here for multiple violations, I will likely send you to visit with the prosecutor in a breakout room. If that's the case, you'll receive a notification on your screen to go into a breakout room with him to talk to him about a possible plea bargain. If you have questions specific about your case, if you would like to talk about community service hours in lieu of a payment, or you'd like a payment plan, an extension, etc., we'll be happy to talk to you about those options here in a few minutes. If you're here about your cases that are in warrant status, we'll talk about those as well. Okay. Again, if you have questions specific about your cases, we'll take those up individually. So I just ask that you please be patient. We have quite a few people on the docket this morning, and we have a full slate of dockets all day today. All right, we will take you up individually and in alphabetical order. So again, just stay on mute until it's your turn, and then we'll try to move through the docket as efficiently as we can. Thank you. All right, I have first up Anas Awadallah.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You have a charge here for operating a salvage motor vehicle. How do you plead?
I'm sorry, say it again.
You have a charge for operating a salvage motor vehicle. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay. You have another charge for failure to maintain insurance. How do you plead?
Guilty.
You have a third charge for operating a motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Did you want to try to take care of these today?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to have you visit with the prosecutor because you have multiple violations. So you'll be going into a breakout room with Mr. Dixon. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Next up, I have Joshua Blancett. Mr. Blancett, can you hear me? Valerie, I think we might be having some audio issues with him. Could you send him a notice there?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Next up, Alfonso Castillo. Alfonso Castillo? No? Okay. Mr. Germer, William Germer?
Can you hear me?
I can, yes, sir. How are you
Oh, good.
today?
Good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
I heard your description of the choices to plead. I need to ask you one quick question to know what to plead. I'm thinking it's no contest, but two things. I was stopped and given a citation for running a stop sign.
Correct.
There was misinformation on the actual ticket that Officer Patrol wrote me, and I need to know whether or not that in and of itself. I'm losing you, and I'm sorry. I have an incoming call on my cell phone. And
Okay.
It will go away in just a minute.
All
Can
right.
you
Yeah,
still hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you, but that's okay.
It'll go away. Well, the question is, does the fact that he put some misinformation, does that dismiss the ticket, or does it call it into question enough? Because that would be my first option.
Okay.
My preferred option. I have a second preferred if that does not, but I just need to be educated.
Sure.
On that.
And the answer to that is it depends. It depends on what is listed incorrectly on the citation. So the best option for you this morning is to visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor,
Okay.
because he's the one that has to prove the case against you. And if there is some information that's invalid on the actual citation, that may be an issue for him. But
Okay.
I can't make that call. He will. If he decides that the misinformation is not detrimental to his case, then he would proceed. But if he feels that it is sufficient enough that something's wrong with the actual citation, then he may decide to go a different route. Okay.
Okay.
But if you'll be patient, he is visiting with someone else.
Yeah.
He can see you. He will see you next, and then you can talk to him about what you think is at issue, and then we can go from there. Your options
Okay.
are still all on the table. Okay.
Okay. So should I go back and mute myself again for now?
If you'll mute yourself, and then when it's your turn, you'll receive a little pop-up window on your screen that it's your turn to go into the breakout room with him.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Fantastic. Just be patient. Thank you again.
You bet.
Okay. Next up, I have Leonel Gomez.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. You have a charge here for accumulation of waste matter prohibited. I believe that's a city ordinance violation. How do you plead?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay. And how did you want to resolve that matter today?
I will do whatever I have to do to get it done.
Okay. So there's a fine of $200 plus court costs. Okay. Has the matter the waste matter been cleared?
Yes, ma'am. It was done in about, I think, from when he got there till when we got all the gravel to the back, probably about an hour,
Okay,
maybe 30 minutes or so.
so it's since been cleared out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and no other, was it a construction issue or?
Yes, we're building a pool in the back, and the guys dropped the load in front of the, instead of putting it in the yard, they put it in the street, and the officer came out and, he was going to give him a ticket to the dump truck driver, and I decided to take the ticket for him.
Okay. Okay. All right. Did you just want to pay that fine, or did you want to get a payment plan, or did you want to try to keep it
I'm
off
gonna
your
pay-
record?
I'm going to pay it in full and probably keep it off my record if I can.
All right. So it's $301, and then 30 days deferred, no additional violations during that 30-day period, and then we can close it out.
All righty, ma'am, that'll work.
All right. And you can pay that today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you, you can do that by calling the court, or you can go by in person. But I'm going to
Okay.
give you a week's time to do that, just in case you need some additional time to get over there to take care of that. The court
Okay.
clerks are pretty tied up today with the docket. So if you want to check with them tomorrow, or again, by next Friday, we can give you that extension till next Friday to take care of it.
That'll work, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, just make sure you contact them either by phone or stop by in person, and they'll give you some additional paperwork detailing what we discussed today.
Okay, ma'am. I got one question.
Sure.
Do I need to stay online or can I get
Nope,
off?
you're free to go after this.
Thank you, ma'am. That's
All
what
right.
I want to hear.
All right, have a great day. Stay safe.
Likewise. Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mr. Dixon?
Judge, on us, Awadala, I've got a plea agreement, but before that salvage title, I'm dismissing that outright. It's not a Class C case, period. So that's
Okay,
just, I'd already told the clerk about that, but we still got the other violations.
okay, the first violation then, okay.
Yeah. And then the plea agreement is plead guilty on the license plate case, 180 days deferred, a $281 fine, and he's going to pay that lump sum by 1 week from tomorrow,
Okay,
and then dismiss the no insurance ticket. He's in California. He lives there, so he's going to be paying online.
all right, very
All right.
good. All right, thank you, Mr. Awadala.
Yes, Judge.
All right, do you have any questions about the plea bargain offer from the prosecutor?
No, I don't.
And are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay, please contact the court within the week to make that payment, and then we can close out those cases for you.
I will.
All right, have a good day. Stay safe.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. William Germer, number 6
Okay.
on the docket, please.
All right, thank you, Judge. I'll go
Thank you.
talk to him.
Yes, Mr. Germer, you'll be going to the breakout room now. Thank you. Okay, next up we have Bryant Green.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. You have a failure to signal turn. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And a second violation for failure to stop at a designated point or stop sign. How do you plead?
No contest on either.
Okay. All right. How did you want to resolve those two? They are both moving violations.
Well, I talked to the clerk here a while back, and I was wanting to do deferred,
Okay.
and she said that I could only do that with one, and that there was a good possibility of maybe getting one dropped if I went through this process. So
Okay.
that's why I'm here.
Sure. Well, I can let you speak with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, about possible plea bargain on those two. If
Okay.
you'll be patient, you'll be next up to visit with him.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Just hang on the line and he'll be with you shortly.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Fantastic. Okay, David Hernandez.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing well, thank you. You have a charge here for failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, how did you want to resolve that? Did you want to?
Well, I'm on Social Security, and I don't get very much, but if I could get on a payment plan, I would
Okay.
talk to her about it.
All right. Did you just want to pay the fine, or did you want to try to keep it off your record?
Well,
We were looking at Christmas
don't
lights.
worry about that. Don't worry about that. She's more worried about. We were looking at Christmas lights last night.
That's how we got in the wrong.
I got in the wrong lane, but I got in the bicycle lane. But anyway, I don't worry about that. I made a mistake.
Okay.
But how much is that going to be if I make a payment each month?
Let's see here.
How much I reckon?
You can make an initial $40 payment, and then we can place you on a $50 payment plan.
Okay, well, I don't get paid till the third next month. I ain't got no money right now.
Okay, I can give you 30 days to make that initial payment of $40, and then from that point forward, we'll put you on a payment plan. We'll spread it out over 6 months. How's that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
So-
no additional tickets during that 6 months, and then we'll close it out.
Yes, ma'am. So what I do? Just I gotta go to the courthouse.
Yes, sir, or you can mail in payment within the 30 days, okay?
Okay, so anytime before 30 days, I can make a $40 payment, and then
That gets you
That-
started,
that-
and then we'll place you on a payment plan.
after each 30 each month, I can pay $50, right? Correct?
Right, you said by the 3rd?
Yeah. What's the total on that, ma'am?
So $255 total. After your $40 payment, you'll owe $215.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So if I'm able to pay a little more, may I do that?
absolutely. I'm going to put your payments due by the 5th. How's that? Does that help?
Yeah, that'd be great, ma'am.
Okay, by the 5th of the month, and
Yes.
6 months to pay it off. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I can do that. I just I'll get it in as soon as possible.
All right. So once you make that initial payment, then the clerk will send you a breakdown of the monthly payments that are going to be due on each 5th of the month. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I'll be okay today till the 5th.
You'll be fine until like I said, you'll have 30 days to make that payment. So once you make that initial payment, then you'll get further instructions with the schedule of when to make the additional
Okay.
amounts.
Yes, ma'am. You understand that? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, man. We understood that, me and my wife. Thank you.
All right. Fantastic. You have a good day and stay safe.
Yes, ma'am. You too, ma'am.
All right.
Bless your heart. Thank you.
Same
Bye.
to you. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Matthew Hernandez.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's see here. You have a charge of defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. It looks like you dropped off some receipts for me to look at. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me take a look
I have
at it.
my inspection receipt, which I
Okay.
got it fixed the day after. That's the only proof that I have was in January when I got my inspection sticker done.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it here. It was a tail light that was out.
Yes, ma'am. It's the middle brake light.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And that will be a $10 dismissal fee. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can you pay that within the week's time?
Yes, ma'am. I can go later today or tomorrow, whatever.
All right. That's great. So it'll be $10 and that's a compliance dismissal. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Have a good day. Make sure you drop off that payment.
Thank you. You have a
Free
good
to
day.
go. Thank you. You too. Next up, I have Calvin Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Mr. Johnson. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's see here. You have a charge for failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
No content.
Okay. How did you want to try to take care of that today?
I will pay it off.
Okay. Did you want to try to keep it off your record, or did you just want to pay the fine?
Keep it off my record.
Okay. So the fee for that is $255. Are you able to pay that amount in full, or do you need a payment plan?
I could pay it in full.
Okay. So $255 with a 60-day deferral, which means for the next 60 days, no additional moving violations, and then we close out the case.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you able to go in person to make that payment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll make a note here that you'll be doing that, and then you'll have, I will give you a week's time to take care of that. Sooner you get over there, the better, but I'll give you a week to take care of that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. So $255. Once you pay the $255 fee, you'll be on a deferral for 60 days, no moving violations, and then we close out the case.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day and stay safe.
But what if you're gonna close out my case? Why I gotta be on a moving violation?
No, we'll close it out after 60 days. So during the 60-day deferral period, that's in order to
Okay.
keep it off your record. If you do
Yes,
not
ma'am.
pick up any additional tickets, then we close it out.
Thank you so much. It was a blessing.
All right. You take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, George Kaus.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Am I pronouncing your name, your last name okay?
You did exceedingly well.
Oh, very good. Thank you. All right. So you have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
I believe I want to plead not guilty. I have a
Yes, sir.
story.
Okay.
I was told that there was video at the time,
Okay.
and that I could get access to that video, and so that would solve. I mean, I could tell my story, but the video is the video.
Right.
So if I can get to that, I would like to.
Okay. So what I can do is I can let you visit with the prosecutor here in a few minutes. He will have access to the video. I don't know if he'll have access to that today, but in any case, you can talk to him briefly about the case, and then we will schedule you for a date so you can view the video. Okay.
Outstanding. Thank you very much.
All right. So you're welcome. If you'll just hang on a few minutes, he does have someone else that he's visiting with, and then you can talk to him about that video issue. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. And we have you down for the not guilty plea. Did you want a trial by judge or trial by jury?
Oh, I think I could go trial by judge.
Okay. All right. Very good. So we'll just hang on a few minutes. We'll have you visit with him, and then we'll go from there.
Super. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Then we have.
Judge, I'm back on Germer. I can tell the court
Okay.
what my plea agreement is.
All right. Very good.
He's going to plead no contest, 30 days deferred, $155 fine, due by 1 week from tomorrow.
All right. Mr. Germer.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So my understanding is that you visited with the prosecutor and he offered a deferral option here of $155 for a 30-day deferral period. And are
Correct.
you in agreement with that?
I am.
All right, very good. So we'll have you down for that. I'm going to go ahead and accept that plea bargain agreement. Payment due by next Friday the 19th, okay?
And I heard you say to someone else, probably not today to take it by because they are busy, but sometime in the next few days, just
Yes,
go by
sir. Exactly. They're tied up most of the day with me here in court.
Okay.
But I'm giving you until next Friday, the 19th. So anytime between now and then, if you want to stop by, take care of that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Stay
Appreciate
safe. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. Bryant Green, and then after that is George Kaus.
Okay, I'll go to the breakout room, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see, Brandon Tracy.
Yes.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Hi.
All right, let's see here. You have a charge for defective stop lamps from November 30th of last year. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, and then you have same violation, defective stop lamps a few days prior to that, November 26th of last year. How do you plead?
Guilty.
All right. Did you get that fixed or?
Yeah, I mean, I had it. Like I showed him. Because I just replaced the light, so it was just a little piece of the little red thing that goes on it.
Mhm.
And I just got to put that on it, but I put it on the second time he stopped me because I couldn't find it. But
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't have any proof, but it's I can show it to you.
It's a cover. It was a cover or something on the lamp.
It was a cover because I just, like I said, I just replaced the light. I just forgot to put it back on.
Okay.
But
Do you still own the vehicle?
yeah, I still own the vehicle.
Could you send me a photo of it that's been corrected?
I can run outside and show it to you.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't come prepared. I wasn't really.
No, that's okay. Just want to make sure it's been corrected so you don't get any additional tickets.
All right, hold up.
You said you took care of that the second time he stopped you?
Yeah, he stopped me the second time. I showed it to him. Like I had it in my car and I just didn't I didn't put it on yet.
Okay. But you had replaced the stop lamp yourself?
Yeah, I replaced everything myself.
Okay. Are you still there, Mr. Tracy? You froze. Mr. Tracy? Okay.
You see it?
Okay. I don't have any video of you anymore. I can hear you.
How do it still says that I'm on there. I can take a picture, I think. Can I send a picture like after?
There we go. I can see you now. Let me see. You want to try to show it to me?
That little red thing right there.
Okay, very good.
Can you see it?
I can. All right, so that's now been replaced and everything's operating correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So it's a $10 dismissal fee on each of those tickets, okay?
Okay. How do I do that?
$20 total. You can mail it in or drop it off at the court, okay?
Okay.
And you can do that by next Friday, the 19th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, just make sure you make that $20 payment in 1 week's time.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, have a good day. Stay safe.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I've got an agreement on Bryant Green.
Alrighty.
On the failure to signal turn, it's a no contest plea. 30 days deferred, $255 fine, due by 1 week from tomorrow.
Okay.
And dismiss the other case.
All right, very good. Mr. Green,
Yes,
is that your understanding of the plea bargain offer from the prosecutor?
it is. Thank you.
And are you in agreement with that?
Total agreement. Yes.
All right, very good. So we'll make sure we enter that into the court record and then your payment will be due by the 19th, okay?
Okay. Thank you so
Any
much.
questions?
No.
All right, you're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Stay safe. All right, you have Mr. Kaus next.
Okay, I'll go to the breakout room and meet him, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And let's see here. So I have next up Rosalie Valise.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you? Good
I'm
morning.
good, thank you. Let's see here. No driver's license. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Then you have one for defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Did you get the lamps, the stop lamps corrected or fixed?
So, that car, I don't have it anymore. We ended up taking it to what's it called? Like, where like all the cars go to get like whenever like you can't use them anymore.
Like a salvage yard or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. And then
For the driver's license, the only reason I didn't have it is because my driver's test was coming up in January.
okay.
But I have my license now, and then I know that my mom did send some pictures into the Olmos Park. So I'm not sure if y'all got them, or I could just show it to you right now if you wanted to.
All right, you did get your driver's license then?
Mhm.
Okay. Valerie, do we have photos of that or no?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Are
It should
they
be
in
in the Dropbox.
Okay, let
The
me check
Dropbox.
those out. All right, let me just see about that. Okay. Okay. Okay, Miss Felice, I see that you did get the driver's license. I am seeing a copy, so that's great news. I'm going to place you on a deferral for that, just so that one will not go on your record, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're looking at a fee of $204, okay?
Okay.
All right, can you pay that in full, or do you need time to make payment towards that?
I can pay it in full, and for the stoplight, is there a way to like, is that gonna be on my record too for the light? Or?
No, I'm going to run that concurrently. I'm not going to charge you a fee because you say the car is in the salvage yard, so that could not be corrected. So the driver's license, you'll be on a 30-day deferral. So 30 days on the stop lamp too. Basically no tickets during the next 30 days, okay?
Okay.
All right, and if you can do that, we'll waive the fee on the stop lamps, again, because of the salvage issue, okay?
Okay.
All right, so $204 will be due by next Friday, the 19th, okay?
Okay. And then whenever I do go into the court, do I pay with cash or is it like a money order?
Cash, money order, credit card. If you do pay by credit card, there's a fee though.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
No.
Okay,
Thank you.
just make sure, do not pick up any additional tickets during the 30 days and then we'll close these up.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Stay safe.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, I have Amber Wilson next.
Yes, hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's see here. Operate motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And next charge, possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And failure to maintain insurance or financial responsibility. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Ms. Wilson, because you have 3 violations here, there's multiples, I'm going to have you speak with the prosecutor about a possible plea bargain, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Very good. So hang on a few minutes. He is visiting with someone else, and he'll be with you shortly to go to a breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Mr. Ramos?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it Roberto Ramos?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, sir, you have a charge here for Rand stop sign. How do you plead?
I think there's going to be no contest, ma'am, but I think I wanted to tell what exactly what happened, and I don't think I'm liable for it, but if I may.
Okay, well, if you don't think you're guilty of it, if you think there's some issue there, I would like you to tell your story to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Because he can decide whether to move forward with the case or not.
Okay.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm new to this, so
No, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I will let you speak with him in a few minutes. There's a couple of people ahead of you, and then
Okay.
when it's your turn, you'll go speak with him separately. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, just be patient, and you'll get a little pop up on your screen in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Dixon.
Judge, on Couse, we're going to do a June 10 reset, but it's just another arraignment setting. It's not a
Okay.
pretrial per se or anything else.
Okay, just a reset then.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Kaus,
Yes, ma'am.
is that satisfactory to you?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, very good. So we'll see you back on June 10th, and then I'll let you and the prosecutor visit again at that time.
Thank you so very much.
All right, have a good day. Stay safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Mr. Dixon, you have Amber Wilson,
Okay.
and then you'll have Mr. Roberto Ramos.
All right, very well. I'll go speak with Amber Wilson.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Joshua Blancett.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. We had a few audio issues, but I think we're all set now with you here.
Yes, ma'am. I can't figure out how to make my camera come on.
Okay, well, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you have a charge here. Failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
I really don't know. I really don't know. No
Okay.
contest, I guess.
Okay. So let's see here. Let me check. They sent me some documents. Let me check those real quick here.
I had insurance. The car had insurance. I just couldn't show him proof of it.
Okay.
And when the owner of the car called me to finally check the insurance, he didn't want to look at it.
All right. So you were driving somebody else's car. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Were you involved in any kind of accident on the day of the stop?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see here. So it was Matthew Huffy's vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. He's a guy I work with.
Okay. All right, it looks like the clerks were able to verify coverage for the vehicle on the date. And is it your testimony today that this car was not involved in any kind of traffic accident on the date of the stop? This was October 26th of 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this traffic stop was just that, a traffic stop. It didn't involve a motor vehicle accident.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and accept that insurance since they were able to verify coverage, and we'll close out the case. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're free to go.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. Stay safe now.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Let's see here. Ma'am, you're in a car. What is your name?
Jennifer Strew.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, I was having problems putting the number in, so I just joined.
Okay. No, that's okay. I have you down here. Let's see here. Failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And let's see here. I'm showing you're not a Texas driver's license holder. Is that correct?
Actually, I am. I used to live here before. I just called a couple of days ago.
Okay.
They said all I have to do is go ahead and pick up my license
Oh, okay. All right.
because Indiana took my old license. So,
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Very good. So you just need to go by DPS?
yes.
Okay. All right. So failure to drive in a single lane. How did you want to take care of that?
I can pay the whole thing, but I can't make it there until next Friday. I don't have a day off.
Okay. Did you just want to pay the fine or did you want to perhaps do the deferral?
Oh yeah, I would like it not to go on my record.
Okay.
yeah.
So the deferral would be $255 and it would be a 60-day deferral.
Okay.
Okay. So that would mean no moving violations during that 60-day period.
Oh, no problem.
Okay. So I can put you down for that payment by next Friday, the 19th. Will that work?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you can pay that in full, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So $255, 60-day deferral. Due by March 19th. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No, I understand. Thank
All
you.
right. You're free to go then. Have a good day and stay safe.
You too.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Alfonso Castillo.
Sí, buenos días, soy yo.
Ok. Si me da un momento y luego le voy a explicar, ok?
Ok.
Okay. Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got an agreement on Amber Wilson.
Okay. Go ahead.
On the drug paraphernalia, she's going to plead no contest, 180 days deferred disposition, and a fine of $331. A payment plan with $100 down by 1 week from tomorrow, and dismiss the other two cases, no fees on those.
Okay.
And she says she's got the license plate back on there, but I'm not doing it as a compliance dismissal, just plea bargain.
Sure. Okay. Ms. Wilson.
Yes.
All right. Is that your understanding of the plea bargain offer from the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
All right. I'll go ahead and accept that plea bargain agreement. We'll have your first payment or initial payment due by next Friday. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And after that, they'll place you on a payment plan and give you further instructions once you make that initial payment. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. You're free to go. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Stay safe. Thank you. All right. You have Mr. Ramos next.
Okay. I'll go see him.
Okay. All right. Señor Castillo.
Sí.
Okay. Tiene un tiquete aquí por no tener seguranza. ¿Eres culpable o no culpable?
No,
¿No culpable?
no.
¿Tenía la seguranza cuando lo pararon?
Tenía la aseguranza, nada más que como olvidé de dar el pago, pero cumplía con mi póliza todavía. Pero pues al momento de detenerme el oficial, no me acordé de eso. Y no fue que se la mostré y me contó como si no la trajera.
Ok. ¿Y presentó la aseguranza aquí en la corte? ¿Tenemos
Sí.
una copia?
Ujú.
Ok, porque aquí dice efectivo noviembre 7
Ujú.
y el
Ahorita
día del ticket es noviembre 7.
Sí. Sí, lo que pasa es que fui a actualizar el papel y ya me lo mandaron con la fecha esa. Porque no había dado el pago.
No había dado.
Ajá, en la aseguranza.
Ok.
Pero cumplía con mi póliza todavía.
Así que no estaba vencida.
No.
Ok. Vamos a tener que llamar a la aseguranza a ver si estaba válida es el día, la fecha y el tiempo que le dieron el ticket, ¿ok?
Ok.
Si estaba válida, bueno, no va a deber nada, pero si no estaba válida, va a deber la multa, ¿ok?
Lo que pasa es de que me cambié de aseguranza. No sé si podría mandar yo la información
¿De la otra aseguranza?
a la otra aseguranza.
Sí, vas a tener que mandar a la corte por correo electrónico
Ajá.
una copia y vamos a tener que llamar a verificar.
Ok.
¿Ok? ¿La puede mandar?
Sí, sí.
Ok, ok. Y luego el otro era ticket por era las luces, ¿verdad?
Me dijo el oficial que era por el polarizado, el tint de los
Ok,
vidrios.
porque tengo aquí, ok. A ver, y también mandó una foto de eso.
Ajá. Sí, mandé una foto.
A ver. Do we have pictures of that, Valerie? Showing.
No, ma'am, we don't.
Okay.
Just insurance and ID.
Okay. Como me dijo, polarizado, ¿qué era? ¿El tint?
Polarizado, sí.
Sí, perdón. ¿El
No.
tint ya lo quitó o?
Sí, puse uno más bajo.
Ok.
Sí.
Ok. Bueno, va a ser $10 por ese ticket, ¿ok?
Ok.
Y luego, si puede mandar por correo electrónico la copia de la aseguranza, le voy a dar otra fecha en 30 días. Ok. Y si podemos llamar y si estaba válida, no va a tener que deber nada. Pero si no estaba válida la aseguranza cuando lo pararon, va a tener multa, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok, pero si lo puede mandar por email lo más pronto posible.
Al
Y
mismo
luego
tiempo.
ahí en la corte le van a llamar a la compañía de la aseguranza, ¿ok?
Ok.
Y luego si estaba válida, no va a tener que regresar a la corte, pero si no, nos vemos en 30 días.
Ok.
Ok, pero lo más pronto posible que pueda mandar la información, así que pueden llamar ahí en la corte a ver si estaba válida.
Ok. Y lo del otro ticket del tint.
Del tint, si lo puede pagar para el día 19 de este mes, en una semana. ¿Ok?
Bueno.
¿Está bien?
Sí, está bien.
Ok, ¿alguna pregunta?
Pues yo creo que sería todo.
Ok,
Nada
y
más.
si no puede mandar por correo electrónico cuando va a pagar los $10, puede dar la copia. ¿Ok?
Oh,
Ok,
bueno.
nomás si puede presentar la aseguranza que tenía antes. Así que eso lo puede ayudar a ver si tenía válida aseguranza ese día.
Ok.
Ok. ¿Está bien? ¿Alguna pregunta?
Pues yo creo que es todo. Lo de el papel ese que me dice que tenía de la otra aseguranza, creo que lo tiré.
De la otra.
Pasada.
¿No sabe el nombre de la compañía?
Creo que era Pay for Less, algo así, no me acuerdo.
Bueno, trata a ver si puede hallar un recibo o algo. Porque si tenía la aseguranza y estaba válida, no va a deber nada, pero si no estaba válida, va a ser como $300.
Ok.
¿Ok? Ok, le voy a dar los 30 días para buscar la información.
Muchas gracias.
Ok, ¿alguna otra pregunta?
Lo del tint es la otra semana, ¿verdad?
Sí, el viernes, el día 19.
19. Es que a lo mejor no va a estar aquí.
Ok, ¿puede ir antes?
Sí, sí, puedo ir mañana.
Ok, está bien. Si puede ir mañana, está muy bien.
Bueno.
Ok.
Muchas gracias.
Que pase buen día. Gracias.
Ándale, igualmente.
Adiós.
Adiós.
Mr. Dixon?
Judge, on Roberto Ramos, I'm going to make that a warning.
Okay. Mr. Ramos?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is that your understanding of what you discussed with the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we'll go ahead and close out that case.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're free to go. Have a good day.
Send me your
Thank
mail.
you. Thank you. All right, so we'll call the docket one more time. Joshua Childs. Joshua Childs. Avelino Gonzalez Jr. Avelino Gonzalez Jr. Natalia King. Natalia King. Robert Macaulay III. Robert Macaulay III. Robert Morales III. Robert Morales III. Israel Rodriguez. Israel Rodriguez. Rachel Rubenstein or Rachel Rubenstein. Joseph Sanders. Joseph Sanders. Michael Tees. Michael Tees. Urasi A. Urbina Almanza. Urasi A. Urbina Almanza. Jessica Marina Vasquez. Jessica Marina Vasquez. Ponciano Vasquez Jr. Ponciano Vasquez Jr. And Solomon Wise. Solomon Wise. That concludes the 8:45 docket. We are in recess until 10 a.m.